So this is Jupiter. Jupiter, it was a very spontaneous and imperfect but quite necessary Jupiter Taurus, and you see all my notes here. So this is wealth and well-being for women and me on the land of Israel and any land. As you know, we had a religious revolution, so safeguarding women. Fame and safety and who I am. This is more of a personal, but you can use it if you like. Soil, land, nourishing beliefs. Freedom from and freedom of religion and freedom from religion. So religious tolerance, something we all need right now. Wealth in spirit and in matter. Joy of living each day. So it is third house, so we can do joy, the joys of each day. Heal father wounds. Truth expressed with ease. So be able to express. Large soil, big fruits, big healthy yield, Jupiterus. What else? Easy, joyous daily habits, again for social ease, for the third house. Wealth, joy, and good fortune. Joy, ease, and abundance. So those are the notes, and then I have 4 candles that I made, and it's basically fumigated here with frankincense. This is cocoa with dates and milk, and a very big cup. This is a cup I found on a Jupiter day, so fresh water offering. This is actually from Austria, the passion fruits that were growing in my yard, so 4 passion fruits. Again, very spontaneous. The salmon here was bought on a Jupiter day as well. So yeah, as for the ritual, so basically the election was with midheaven and ascendant ruled by Jupiter, Sol, hour, and the Sun and Venus, the ruler, is Venus is retrograde in the 6th house, so this is a point of concern. Mars is angular in the 7th, another. The Moon is falling, but the Moon is applying to Jupiter. Jupiter is in good harmonious aspects, the applying aspects. The ascendant was right after, like separating from Saturn, and right before it got to conjunct Neptune, so I got all the Pisces ascendant right, and Jupiter in the 3rd house can yield for happy daily routine, especially for those of us who are lethargic, like me, or find it difficult to do what we need to do. Good relations with neighbors and relatives, and having joy around your basically day-to-day habits. So yeah, also if you're like me, living in a religious or orthodox, so that you'll have joy around this and freedom of religion, and to be able to enjoy religion and spirituality in ease, kind of live and let live, you know, the Taurian good aspect that is to live and let live. They can be very territorial, but they can also really desire to have ease and connection. So this fumigation was with frankincense, which is the oil of the Father, very spiritual, and the Orphic hymn to Jupiter was played. It was in a male voice, so that was the spontaneous video I got from YouTube, and some more pictures. Like I said, you know, this is the election that I could find that does at least include a Jupiter night here, and yeah, it is the number 4, which is associated with Jupiter. So good structures in our lives, foundations. Yeah, not the perfect election, but I did want to honor Jupiter in Taurus and to be very, very grateful for the things that it has given me. So finding 3 things like this huge cup over here, and having some good time even around my neighborhood, or having this big yield of fruits. And how did I get this yield of fruits? Actually, I diluted the flour. So if you have, let's say, 2 growing flowers, then you take off one and you can dry it, and you can make tea, and you can make tinctures, as I did, out of it. And then it encouraged the bush basically to produce more fruits. So we have exceptionally good yield, big fruits, both with Jupiter in Taurus and with me tending to it. Okay, so taking the opportunity, and nearly every day or every couple of hours that I go, some more passion fruits kind of drop to the land, and I give some to the community, I give some to my neighbors that didn't have the time to pick it up. And so very much grateful and very much honoring of this. And I wanted to take the chance, to take the opportunity to honor the good things about Jupiter in Taurus. So Jupiter in Taurus can be, big plot of land. It can be big yielding fruits. It can be in the 3rd house, good relations with your neighbors, getting along, connecting well with the religious. So now when we have religious problem with religion, disrespecting women, or trying to respect women in ways that are outdated and kind of make women feel less secure. You see, I'm already speaking in Jupiter Taurus language. It's very connection-y, and I wanted to make something that will support women at this time, whether they are religious or not. So be treated well by men, be respected by men, even though if those men are religious or orthodox, and have this, like, a lot of respect that we are all entitled in the good sense too. So to have this good respect between men and women. Jupiter is also, because it is soul hour, then I connected it to father wounds and healing father wounds. Frankincense is the oil of healing father wounds. And that was another intention that I had, to heal the connection, with a father, with a relative, because it is 3rd house, or relatives. Those are all the things. Note that it is Venus retrograde, so this is good for closures, to heal, to patch up things that have been bruised, that have been having difficulty. So to have closures, but of the type that are actually good, or reconnect with relatives and have closure with them. And you can use this for that, and you will be guided to do so. This is also harvest, right? The harvest of fruit right now. But you can also use this maybe to reconnect with the land, or to heal the relationships with the land as well. It is a more solar, okay? So it is more the land and the fathers, the land and the seeds, the land and the gurus or men. Yeah. And of course also for children, Jupiter rules children too. Very big, wealth, but the type of wealth that is nourishing, okay? To have those big stuff that are actually nourishing. The word nourishing is very important here, because we want to get the good, the benefit of not the excess or the sweet tooth, but actually the benefit. And this is why I also have this version of cocoa that is actually with Ceylon, which is with dates, rather than, simple form of sugar. And the passion fruits, and this is salmon, although it's processed, it's kind of like, the things that Jupiter symbolizes, that we can enjoy, and we can have food freedom and still be healthy. And the big cup, as you can see, is filled with water. Okay, so make sure we are nourishing ourselves. And that's it.